Well, hello, beautiful people. I hope you're in a happy mind state where you're at in life. Um, where I'm at, it's cold outside, and a lot of people are going to be, spending this time while it's cold indoors. Of course, they're going to be spending time with someone, but there's a lot of people who are going to be spending time alone. They're going to be spending time by themselves, and it's going to be spending time alone. It kind of leads me into today's video. I want to talk to you guys about 5 reasons why paying for sex is good, and also 5 reasons why paying for sex is bad. So, and then I'm going to kind of give my thought or my opinion on what I think. Should you pay for sex or should you not? So you definitely want to stick around to the very end, because again, I'm going to give my opinion or my thought on whether you should or you should not. So let's get into today's video, and we'll start with number one. So the number one reason why paying for sex, and again, these are the 5 reasons why paying for sex is good. So number one reason why paying for sex is a good thing is if you're married. Now let me explain. I don't condone cheating whatsoever. If you're married, you should try to work it out. But if you're in a situation where maybe your woman, she's withholding sex from you, maybe you guys are kind of fighting or whatever, and so being instead of just going out trying to meet a woman and kind of complicate things, it probably would be good to go out and meet someone different, meet someone strange, and get you a little piece of strange, and then you're done, and you don't have to worry about this person coming, worrying about this coming back on you. You don't have to worry about your marriage getting messed up. I mean, you definitely want to protect yourself at all times. I mean, you definitely want to use protection, because that would be not good bringing something home to your partner or whatnot. But again, you pay, you do your thing, and then you go on about your business. And again, your woman won't never know, and and you come back with a smile on your face, and you just keep it pushing. So that's the number one reason. Again, if you're married, that would probably be a good reason to pay for it instead of just going out and cheat. I mean, if you're gonna cheat, if you're gonna step outside, and I say, yeah, definitely pay for it instead of just beating someone, because feelings get involved, right? So number two reason is if you're a busy individual, like if you have to travel, if you're the type of person where, like truck driver, if you're going from state to state, maybe you're too busy for a relationship, maybe you're not, you're not home, you don't have really much of a home life, you're always on the road, you're maybe a salesman, maybe you're a promoter, any of those things. So I would definitely say, if you're a busy individual, you're too busy for a relationship or just dating in general, then yes, paying for sex definitely makes sense. Again, because you don't have time, you're always, you're busy with work, maybe you're busy going, leaving, traveling, and so yes, I would definitely say that paying for sex definitely makes a lot of sense in a case like that. So number three reason is if you're inexperienced in the bedroom. So like maybe you don't know what to do with a woman. I'm not saying that you're a virgin, but if you haven't had many women, then paying for sex makes absolute sense, because you get with a woman, and she's going to kind of guide you, especially if you're a scared person. Maybe you're kind of you're scared, maybe you're shy, you're scared individual. So you pay for a woman, she come over and she's going to kind of show you and guide you, and then that's something that you can pick up. It's like you're kind of paying for classes on how to be a better lover in the bedroom. So that's number three. Number four is if you just got out of a relationship. So again, these are the 5 reasons why paying for sex is good. So if you just got out of a relationship, now from my experience, whenever I've broken up with someone, usually they come back within that year. Now, I'm not saying you should sit around and wait for someone to come back. No, definitely don't. By all means, live your life, go on, move on. But a lot of times when people break up, there's still lingering feelings there, and so you never know. You get with someone that you're not really into. You're just kind of learning about them, and then your ex comes in, and I'm not saying that maybe things ended on good terms. This person didn't break your heart or whatever, but they come back and you still got lingering feelings for them. 9 out of 10 times you're gonna kind of maybe get back with that person, unless it was just a toxic situation. Then that then getting back with that person definitely would not be a good thing. But again, just getting out of a relationship, then paying for sex, yes, that absolutely makes a lot of sense to me. Why, you know, just paying, because again, you're just getting out of a relationship. You just want to kind of have fun, just meeting people in general, But again, you don't want to, like I said, just get out of a relationship and you're kind of finding yourself getting into another relationship. You just want to kind of live a little, So paying for sex definitely makes a lot of sense. Number 5. So this is again number 5. We're on number 5. And this kind of goes with number 3, but again, if you're kind of scared to approach women on the street, if you're scared to talk to women, if you're scared to, you don't know what to say to get a woman to kind of look at you, sexually, then again, if you're inexperienced in the bedroom, if you're experienced in talking to women, then definitely paying for sex makes perfectly sense, because again, like number 3, a woman, you can kind of, the more you spend time, or not spend time with someone, but the more you're with a woman, you kind of start becoming more confident being around them. You start being more confident in the way you talk to them, and before you know it, you'll start having women coming to you, gravitate towards you because of your persona. So again, if you're inexperienced, if you're scared to talk to women, then yes, paying for sex definitely makes a lot of sense. So that was 5 reasons why paying for sex is a good thing. Now I want to talk to you guys about why 5 reasons why paying for sex is bad, or it's a bad idea, it's a terrible idea. So number 1 is that the woman don't respect you. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're paying a woman to be with you, she's not going to respect you. I'm going to give you from my experience. I've paid for a lot of women to be with me sexually. And and all those women that, I'm not saying I paid for a lot of women, but I have. I'm not going to lie. So, but all of the women that I've paid to have sex with, I've never gotten a relationship out of it. I've never gotten a relationship, and it's just nothing, there was nothing there. So again, if you're looking for love, if you're looking to settle down with someone, paying for their time is not the way to go about doing it. Now, yes, if you're taking a person out on a date, maybe buying them a hamburger, maybe buying them some ice cream, that's different. But, if you're exchanging, money for their body, they're not going to respect you. Maybe they're going to actually be repulsed by you, because you're paying them. So again, women will not respect you if you're going to pay for their time. It's just best to go out there and try to get rejected by women and, find someone, So that's number 1. Number 2 reason why paying for sex is a bad idea is you can get robbed. You can get robbed. Nowadays, everything's digital. So, people wanting you to cash out them the money before they come over. When there's a few times where I paid and, the woman shows up with her pimp. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a dangerous situation, because it's like, I didn't know you was bringing somebody over here, or why you got someone in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, is he going to come kick my door in or whatever? But, you can get robbed. You can get robbed, and you lose your money. So, that's a bad reason. Number 2, that's a bad reason why paying for sex is not a good idea. Because, again, you can lose your money without, doing anything, Number 3 is you're taking from your pockets. What I mean by that is that, let's say the average woman, when it comes to, paying for sex, on the average price is about $200. Now, I've paid anywhere as cheap as the lowest I paid to be with a woman is $5, and the most I paid to be with a woman is $1,000. But in between, most women will say 150 to 200. I don't know what the going rate for a woman's body is, but what I am saying is that, let's say it's $200, just throwing a number out there. Well, the $200, you can go to the store and go buy you an outfit for $200, from head to toe. And then you go to the club, you can pick up 4 or 5 chicks with that $200 outfit you got on. And, and that's opportunity to, opportunities for sex, what I'm saying, that didn't really cost you anything. Plus, that outfit bought you some women. Or you could take that $200 and go invest it. I'm not giving you financial advice, but you can invest it into like the stock market, or you can whatever, and invest it into some gold or whatever. And that money, you let that money sit and it grow, and shit. In about 6 months, you have some money, instead of just giving your money to a person that you may never see again. That person left, your money's gone, and you're like $200 poorer than you was when you gave it to them. So that's the number 3 reason why paying for sex is not a good idea. Number 4. Number 4. So this kind of goes with number 2, is that it's usually not an enjoyable experience. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. A lot of times when you're paying for sex, when you're paying for someone's time, it's not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable experience. It's really rigid. Now there are some instances where you pay a woman and she'll come over and she rocks your world. She fucks your mind out, right? She fucks your brains out. And you're like, wow, that was the most awesome sex I've ever had. And that's rare. Because in most cases it's going to be rigid. You're on a time. Because most women, they'd be like, well, they're looking at the clock and like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And it kind of that stresses you out. And then because I used to, when I was paying for, I used to think it's like, what I see on the porno, what I see on porn, and I would think that's what I was getting, and it usually isn't the case, and and it's like, another thing is again, it's not enjoyable, because it's not like when you approach a woman on the street and you talk to her and get a number, and she comes over and and you talk to her and y'all having a good time, and she pulls her panties down. You're gonna have more of an enjoyable time with her than some woman that you give her money and she pulls her panties down. Again, it's gonna be really rigid. It's gonna be like routine. It's gonna be structured, and it's just gonna be like you feel like you don't feel satisfied. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's number 4 reason why paying for sex isn't good, because again, it's not an enjoyable experience, at least from my experience. A lot of the women that I paid to sleep with, I just didn't have a good time with them. I felt like I wasted my money. What I'm saying? It was like a bad experience or whatever. So number 5. So this is the number 5 reason that paying for sex is a bad idea. It's usually going to cost you more. It's usually going to cost you more. And what I mean is that you, let's say, again, I'll say $200. You start off, you and the woman negotiate price, and she says $200, and you say, okay, I'm gonna pay you $200, and then she changes up on you. She'll say, okay, that was just for me to come over, but if you want to do something more, it's going to cost you extra. You've already given this woman your $200. Let me tell you a story that happened to me one time. That's why I say it isn't enjoyable. You can get robbed, because one time I had a woman, over, and I was, I paid for her services or whatnot, and I'm getting naked, I'm naked, and she tells, she's like, well, go find a condom. So I'm looking for a condom, looking for protection, and I turn my back, looking, and then I turn around and I see this chick. She done jumped up and ran out the room. I had my money on the dresser. She grabs my money. She runs out the room. I'm here naked. I can't really chase after her. And then by the time I throw on some clothes, she done disappeared. So that's why I say it's going to cost you more, because again, when she comes over, it's just like they try to upsell you stuff, right? A lot of the time these women, they'll try to upsell you things like, for $100 more, I'll ride you, I'll ride you, or, for $50 you can hit it from the back, what I'm saying, or whatever, or, I'll let you fuck me the way you want to, what I'm saying? And so it's always like, it'll cost you more, in my opinion. So those were the 5 reasons why paying for sex is a bad idea. It's not good. And so my opinion, so now my thought on it, should you pay for sex? So Unless you're the person that falls into the 5 things that I mentioned earlier, I would say no. You should not pay for sex, because I'm gonna tell you again, whatever money you're gonna pay for that woman, you invest it into yourself. You know, if you're in a situation where you feel like you gotta pay for sex, you know, maybe, whatever money you're gonna give a woman, put that into yourself. If you feel like your appearance isn't, then, maybe pay for membership to go to the gym. If you don't have clothes or whatever, take that money or take a part of it and go to the mall and buy you an outfit. Um, and then, or just maybe get you a book or something on how to approach women. Watch videos or something on how to approach women, and then you go out there and you talk to women. And because from my experience, I can't say for everyone else, but from my experience, some of the greatest sex that I've had was from just actually walking up to a woman, under normal circumstances, getting her number, calling her, and just conversate and making her feel, whatever, okay, comfortable. And that was some of the most mind-blowing sex that I've ever had. Then versus just paying it up front and getting it, because again, I just kind of felt let down. So those were my thoughts on today. Again, I hope maybe you took something from this. I'm gonna end this video, so I hope that you're in a good place. I hope maybe you learned something, maybe made you change your decision on whatever it is. But enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go here, get off of here, and I hope you have a great day, and take care. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.